Hi, welcome to Todd Fun, where I do what I think is fun. Well, my last video was reviewing this wireless microphone, which I've been using for over about a year now for sure. Be about a year in August. It's August, yeah. So, yeah, I really like it. I've always liked the audio, but when I posted the review on it, which actually I shot maybe 4 months ago, I just posted it this last week, maybe even this last weekend. Many people said I'm clipping and the audio doesn't sound so good, and I know it sounds better than when I just use the pickup on the camera, because then when I turn and talk and there's noises in the room, it just doesn't always sound good. I fight a lot trying to level the audio in post, and that is a lot of work, and I haven't had that problem since I started using the Sony wireless mics that I reviewed. Because all the audio is exactly the same, and if I have to do any audio adjust, I just do that one adjustment. So some people are like, well, maybe there's some settings or something, and so I did check the camera. The camera has several audio settings, but they all go gray the moment you plug in an external mic, with the exception of one called mic reference, which is just, it says high or low. I really don't know what it means, just mic reference, high or low. So I will play with that. But I can't make any other adjustments with that. But there's a volume button on these, and that volume button, of course, affects the ear jack that's going into the one that goes into the camera. So we'll test that to see how that works. And I'll just show you those quick tests so you can listen to them multiple times if you want, testing the different volume levels that I punch up on this. And then I'm going to throw in some tests on how that mic reference works, as far as maybe if I have a fan running in the background or something. And then I'm not going to edit. I'm not going to tweak with the audio at all in post. I'm just going to put it up and let you guys tell me what you think. And those will be the only changes I can make, because there's no other changes. So let's do this and then give me your feedback. No pun intended. Thank you. Okay, this is a mic test, how I normally use the camera and the mic. Okay, that's the mic with it at the maximum volume. So that's the volume 1 down, that's the volume 2 down, that's the volume 3 down, and now we're going to go down to 4. That's 4 down, and now our next one is, this is 5 down. I don't even know if you can hear me anymore. This is 6 down. I'm not sure which one was good, so we'll go back up. This is 6 down, and 5, 5, 5, 4, 4, 4, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, and that should be top. 1, 1, 1. And this next one, that should be no better. That should be no better. Okay, let's take a look at that. So after reviewing some video, I've determined that the volume level 3, that is putting the volume 3 clicks down, seemed to give the best audio in my post. When I edit in Adobe Premiere Pro, and the audio levels when the volume button is 3 notches down, it sounded about best to me as far as the audio levels in the graphs and in my headset, and it compared very much to the same level that all my other videos did. So maybe that's about where I was at, about 3 notches down. But you'll tell me, maybe this is currently set at 3 notches down, and you'll tell me if it sounds better or worse than it ever did before. The part of the video, there's a section of the video where I say this is how my videos normally sound. That part of the video is exactly everything. I didn't touch anything. I just made that little clip, said this is how my videos normally sound. Go listen to that little bit. And that is an untouched version. Whereas right now, it's been tweaked with, and as well as the beginning of this video, I'd already tweaked with it as I was playing with it. And so, if that makes sense, you can listen to that. So now what we're testing right now is at level 3, because I think that's the best level for this, and the camera set at its normal setting, which is auto reference level for the mic, which is the only setting I can do when I plug in something. Okay, and I'm going to cut and come back with it set to low. And by the way, there's no background. So let me go turn on some background right now. So, because it's supposed to have something to do with the background noise that it picks up. Okay, I just jumped over and turned on my AC unit, which is probably the noisiest thing I have running in my lab most of the time. And this is the normal, this camera is currently left where it was, which is at mic reference normal or standard. So let's switch that over to low, the with and without AC. There we go. The camera, only mic setting I can do on my camera right now, I changed it to mic reference low. Something to do with background noise. And the AC is still running. Don't know if it got quieter or easier to hear or what. So now I'm going to turn off the AC. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Mic ref is still set to low and the AC is off. So that's what it sounds like with mic ref low. I'm going to put the camera back to normal and then close up the video. Okay, the camera's back to pretty much the way I've always used it. Mic ref is set to normal. No other settings I can do on my camera when something's plugged in. And the volume set at 3, which is probably what I always had it set at least it sounds like all my old videos. When I say 3, I mean 3 down. So I go all the way to the top of maximum volume on the receiver, and then I turn the receiver 3 notches down. I don't do anything with this one. This is just the sending unit. So there, let me know. I mean, there wasn't a lot of people that complained about the audio that I was getting from my mic. In fact, I'd been using that mic for a lot of videos, and usually if something doesn't sound right, someone says something. You know, maybe they're being a little extra careful listening because I was reviewing you know, a wireless microphone system, and so they're giving a little bit more feedback on what they thought. And maybe it's specific to certain people's receiving gear, because I know I listened to it with my headset and I listened to it with my speakers. And I never heard anything wrong when I was using these. I never really hear any clipping or funny sounds or anything really. I sometimes do get my mic close to something and make a shuffling noise, and that does pick up. And I did notice that when I zoom in on something, that affects the mic. So I do have to be careful when I do that, I guess. Though I can't change that. There's no mic setting for turning that on and off when I'm zooming or doing macro or anything. It just literally disables all my mic settings except for mic ref. So at any rate, let me know what you think of these tests, and if you got a good ear for that. I don't think I do. Let me know what you think of those settings I can do. Maybe I can make it a little better. But like I say, I've been shooting videos for a long time with this and no one said nothing, so it's probably been fine all along, really, for most people. But I don't shoot the highest end videos. I just have a cheap, you know, Sony camera, and not cheap, but you know, it's a Sony wireless mic. And I get by. I do videos, so give me your feedback. I'm happy to see what else I can come up with. But thanks for joining, and see you at the next video.